The cartoon?
You know.
It's a Disney Pixar animation.
So, Hugo, you got a flutter on England winning the Rugby World Cup. I mean, it's
7-1. They're going to win.
So it's Argentina, South Africa tonight. What's the final going to be?
It's going to be Argentina. I reckon the Argies are going to get through like some terrorist gauchos that they are. They're going to win through. They're going to.
You see, I desperately want it to be Argentina England in the final.
I almost put a bet on Argentina winning, but South Africa
really
looks
do.
good.
For the simple reason it will bring out the worst prejudices of everyone who's English who remembers the Falklands War. Okay, because they'll be in the terraces going, Belgrano, we sank it, and that's what's going to happen, and that'll be great.
Kill the Argies. Although I will say to you, during the Falklands War, because I have heritage from that part of the world.
The which part?
The Falklands?
No.
Well, what other part is there?
Don't be from Argentina.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about them,
Yes. I was very cruelly treated at my exclusive private school.
What did they do to you? Did they tie you up and stick you in a locker?
Well, no. There were other kids, brothers, were in the...
Tie you up and take lighted cigarettes and burn your heels with them?
No, but the teachers used to bugger us.
How hard?
Very, very hard. I have scars to this day.
And that's because you're an Argentinian?
Well, that's because I think I was a very good-looking young lad. But, you're
kind of drying up now.
That's just sinking in on me. Are we having an accusation of something quite bad down here on Play Radio?
He sounds fairly jolly about it.
No, we don't know his school. Should we ask him?
Come, hold on.
For God's sake, take your kids off the waiting list. Right, anything else, Hugo?
No, that's it for now.
All right, bye.
PlayRadioUK.com. The UK's fastest expanding internet radio station with high quality streams covering the best in everything from the 70s, 80s, classical, rock and the best in new music. With such diversity of output, Play Radio UK reaches a wide range of demographics, making it the ideal medium to advertise your product. Your potential customers are only one click away. To find out what Play Radio UK can do for you, call 01243 556341 or email sales@playradiouk.com. Play Radio UK, the future of internet radio advertising. If you want to try something different, then check out the wide range of music playing now on playclassicaluk.com. This is Play Radio UK. Dynamic Diction with Tommy and Duncan on Play Radio UK. Beware, the content of this show may offend.
We've turned around the Zara cam for the next 10 minutes, but if you want it turned back, if you phone us on 01243 55 60 60 with your credit card details, if it gets up to 60 quid, we'll stick it round.
Next time we turn it round, there might be an item of clothing missing.
But
have you worked him out yet? You must have done. I mean, you've been here about an hour. You must have.
You had a perfect opportunity when I picked you up from the train station.
You picked Zara up from the train station.
Yeah, we've had alone time.
I think if you carry on with suggestions like that, there'll be parts of your anatomy missing by the time we turn the camera around.
That's why I like my nose.
You worked him out yet?
Yeah, I think he's male, is that right?
He's certainly not as stoned as he was last week. Have you deduced anything else?
Oh my God! Fuck off! I was not stoned last week.
He seriously was.
No, I've only just worked out. I think he's male. That's as far as I'm willing to.
But then you're doing the rest of it a disservice.
Well, I noticed there's someone on one of these communities. Is it Darcy Sato who's got the sheer cheek to suggest, Stuart, that you and I are borderline obese?
I know, I noticed that.
Cheeky little fucker. You can fuck off.
Everyone can fuck off tonight, can't they? Americans, Darcy Sato, Duncan.
Studio@playradiouk.com is the email address. Is Skype buggered?
I think so.
To coin a phrase. All right. Sorry, babe. If you're trying to Skype us, I'm sorry. You're going to have to use the phone. And it's 01243 55 60 60. We've got Alan's sports report coming up shortly. Do you see what I did there? I was forward promoting.
Hey, that was almost professional radio like that was.
And we've got to talk about death as well as our taboo subject, which I want to do. And also, do we know Mick's around at the moment?
I haven't seen Mick online yet. So.
Is that Mick YNWA or whatever?
Yeah, for fuck's sake, Mick.
For fuck's sake.
If he's around, I need to know, because as part of our death taboo, we did a Mick special about 6 or 7 weeks ago. We got him because what he does is he'll take a song lyric.
Yes, Sue.
He did a boy named Sue, didn't he? If he's around this week, Mick, I need your help. If you're not, it's fine. But if you are online, if you can flag up the fact that you're there, then as part of our taboo subject, which is death, this week, there's something I'd like you to do. Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. It's G-Man Jr.
Hey, G-Man Jr. How you doing?
I'm fine. Who's that?
You've really taken this American accent thing, haven't you?
Tommy, Boyd, your voice has changed.
I am Tommy.
Wow.
I've grown my hair slightly.
Actually, Zara could be, if Boyd had a sex change and been under knife over the last 7 days. Look. There's a similarity there.
Could be an elaborate plan.
Do I look like
Look,
Tommy?
that could be a female Boyd.
Wait 30 seconds for that to happen.
Yeah,
All right, give it 30 seconds. Anyway, what do you want, G-Man?
What do I need to talk about this evening to come on the show next week?
Your boobs.
No. They've got man breasts. Stuart and I have.
Yeah.
How big are they?
Not really talking about that on the radio. What do you think I am?
Have you ever worn a bra?
No.
I have.
You're not coming in.
Okay, fine. Can I talk about the rugby instead then?
No.
Yeah, of course you can.
Okay. Wasn't it brilliant?
No.
Did anyone watch the rugby? England?
Oh, magnificent, wasn't it?
Football
what do you think? Did you watch it?
No.
Did you watch it?
I saw the first half.
For fuck's sake, did you watch it?
No.
Right, listen. Johnny Wilkinson, what must be going through that man's mind yesterday? Because he took 4 drop kicks, didn't he? All 4 of which failed.
Well, no, not drop kicks.
Well, you know what I mean.
He did. Yeah, he tried. I think about 6 kicks and only got 2. But there were 2 that counted.
Yeah, I mean, but what must go through that man's mind? That significant amount of pressure that's going through his head at that time. Can you begin to imagine that?
I can't. I mean, I think the pressure last time, probably in 2003, was more, to win the game. The one that he kicked this time was just to kind of finish off the French. Yeah. Well, we've got a chance, and I want South Africa in the final.
Do you?
I want revenge for the drubbing.
Well,
they look good, though.
I don't care. I want revenge.
But do you think we'd actually get it?
No.
I don't care.
I mean, what was it, 36-0 in the first pool games?
That's fine. I think we'd do it.
Really?
I believe.
I'm not so sure.
We're definitely peaking at the right time.
No, what we want is the Argentinians, for the simple reason they'll bring out the worst of all of our prejudices that still exist from 1981.
I've got a random fact about the Argentinians.
What's that?
Go for it.
They're called the Pumas, but the emblem on their badge is actually a jaguar, and it was some reporter years ago when they first joined looking for something to call them, saw it, thought it was a puma, and it's not, so they should be the Jaguars. It's boring.
It's 10-3 to South Africa in the rugger.
Is it?
What we want is South Africa, for this to be their final, for them to go out and win 40, and then next week we take them. As you say, it's all about momentum, it's all about who's playing well at the time.
We got the momentum. The mindset is there. I think you're right. Actually, it's a good point. South Africa will peak tonight, and the next 7 days' time they'll be on the descent, and we'll still be where we are. Thanks for your call.
I'm enjoying being on the wireless, by the way. If anyone's in there, and also on the Skype chat.
Good.
Good luck, and
listen,
have a good show.
Yeah. Well, before you go, because one of the things we're supposed to be doing, and yet 30 minutes in have neglected to so far, is to talk about the kind of feedback. I mean, we've been doing this is show 10, isn't it? No, show 11.
11, yeah.
It's show 11 of a kind of a run of 12,
right?
And we want to get feedback on kind of what people like, what they'd like to see in the future. I mean, we've got some quite firm views, and Tommy and I are talking to the people here at Play Radio UK regarding how we think we can make things go forward and evolve it. What are your thoughts? What would you like to hear?
I think I like the show as it is.
Yeah.
I like the format. I like the Human Zoo content. I like the Skype calls and the various topics.
We've had no Human Zoo content so far, have we?
No, not much, but I think I enjoy that when it comes through.
All right, let me ask you a question. Do you think the Human Zoo stuff gets in the way?
No. I think it adds to the mix.
Okay, yeah.
Do you like the guests?
I'm a Triple M fan, so Ian Lee, that's how I found out about it.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So that's my opinion. But I like getting guests in. I like the potential for having David Icon. That was a good idea.
Yeah, if he did work Sundays,
he doesn't work Sundays. But I like the random Skyping that you did a few weeks ago. That was mildly amusing.
That was.
Get Ian Lee on.
Yeah, I don't know where he is. We've invited him on.
I talked to the Boyd about getting Ian on. I'd spoken to Ian a couple of times, and he said he was interested. And Boyd said, because it was so close to the end of the 12 weeks, that what we would do is find out what we want to do with the show, and then contact Ian and see what we could do.
But I think, and I like the mix. You talk about sport, you've talked about other things, and you have a sports reporter. Alan's very good. I just think I like the mix. The kind of it appears random, but it's not.
Where do you think should we carry on letting Americans on?
No, only Fat Steve.
Fat Steve and John Wright, who's our friend as well.
Well, but not that idiot from.
I think there's room for Americans providing
in America. Yeah, that's where we want them.
Well, yeah,
there's a lot of
They've got their own country. Stay there.
Providing they conduct themselves in the proper manner. I think there's every space for Americans on this show, but not if they just ring up just to go retard, dick in mouth,